What you are about to hear is highly classified. In episode number 143 of Zone 4, it's all about Star Trek comics. The crew returns this week to talk with our special guest about his work on Star Trek comics in the 90s from Malibu and DC, his self-published works, and much more. Plus more on our new radio show, Transmissions from Zone 4, that airs every Tuesday. We also give more updates on the weekly webcomic strip, updating every Monday, zone4podcast.com/webcomic. If you haven't checked it out, head there now. You want to join in on our new contest, get jiggy with it. All you have to do is finish the line, I listen to Zone 4 because, and you could be a character in an issue of Mr. Jigsaw, Man of 1,000 Parts. Email us at zone4@comicrelated.com with your answer to that question, or you can post a YouTube video on our channel. We also give more shout-outs to our Zone 4 Legionnaires on Facebook, facebook.com/Zone4Podcast. Like us and you'll get a shout-out eventually. Our special guest this week is Rob Davis, who drew tons of Star Trek comics in the 90s, has done a ton of other work for various companies, and he has his own Redwood Studios that actually publishes Mr. Jigsaw and various other titles, All Star Pulp Comics, Daughter of Dracula, and so many more. Good friend of Ron Fortier with Airship 27, of course one of our co-hosts on the show. So it was a pleasure to have Rob. You definitely want to listen in, and as a matter of fact, here's a clip from the show.
So let me ask, how stringent were the demands for the likenesses? Because I mean, today, from what I understand, and you guys can jump in if you want for what you've heard, but there are a lot of licensed properties today being done as comic books where the industry's gone the other way now. It's like they don't want you to depict the likenesses of the characters. All right, it's just you have to draw a certain hero from a movie series or a paperback series or a TV series, but not look like the movie actor, and which I find mind-boggling as it is. But I think part and parcel of that is because what's happened over the years since the time that you were doing the Star Trek books is that a lot of artists and their agents got a little savvy to what was going on and started asking for their piece of the pie. So that basically what happens is the studio turned around and said, well, we don't want to give them any of this, so draw the character, but don't make it look like Scott Bakula, or draw this and don't make it look like William Shatner and stuff like that. So they have, they don't get that. Whereas, like I said, you were drawing at a time when, and that was, the thing that had been going on in comics, from the 60s when Dell was doing all the TV shows and everything, was, draw them to look like the actors. Did you get a lot of, was there a lot of flack if you didn't do that properly?
Well, I wouldn't say flack, but there was a lot of influence. That there was a certain office at Paramount that controlled the licensed products, and they controlled what the appearance of the characters was. And a really good story I have is one issue of Star Trek, the original series that I did. The inker told me, and I didn't find out about this till later. Actually, the inker told me that at one point the editor had him redraw all the heads of William Shatner in this particular issue. Every single head had a paste over, every one of them. Wow. So I got some of the original art back, and I was real curious. So I peeled one of them back. You know what it was? I had drawn his hairline too high.
Oh.
They lowered his hairline. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. But
that's pretty particular.
I thought that was pretty funny when I peeled it back and I saw that. I just kind of layered it back down and went, okay, whatever.
If you like the clip, you can listen to the entire show later today at comicrelated.com via our RSS feed and all the other methods. If you'd like to sponsor an episode of Zone 4, contact us at zone4@comicrelated.com. Details on comicrelated.com. We'll get you set up for a sponsorship. As always, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, iTunes, and our RSS feed. Check out our new show, Transmissions from Zone 4, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on tmvcafe.com. And of course, we thank you for listening.